Yes, Sam. Well, look, I was a swimming instructor while I was at university at my parents' learned swim centre, which was back then called L'Estrange Swim School. And one of the things that I loved doing was teaching kids who couldn't swim at all, were aged from about 2 through to 6 years of age, to make them really confident around the water, where they could swim really well and where their parents just had a reassurance that if their kid did fall in the water, there's a good chance they'll be able to swim to the edge. But I must say that even with kids being taught to swim, as parents we should always be vigilant around the water. And that was a message that we always pushed when I was a young swimming instructor myself, and it's a message that stays true to today.
Now obviously with the stats that have just been released, it's a bit concerning to see that 18 kids between 5 and 14 have drowned in the last 10 years. What would you say to that? Yeah,
look, one kid drowning is a tragedy, and no family should have to go through the absolute trauma of having fun around the water and then that fun turning into a devastating situation where they've lost a child. So to my mind, 0 deaths is the goal, and it's the work of the Royal Life Saving Society of WA and its efforts through its Swim and Survive program, and the amount of work it does to teach people about water safety, to teach life-saving skills, and to build awareness with parents and with kids. Without that effort, that statistic would be worse. So I think we should all get behind the Royal Life Saving Society of Western Australia and its efforts to continue to push the case that we must be vigilant around water, we must continue to teach our kids how to swim, and we must continue to make sure our parents are aware of the dangers of the water, but we want them to have fun around the water, and that's why it's important that they learn to swim.
Now obviously on the positive side, those numbers, although 18 is a lot, it has come down a lot over the years, and Swim and Survive is showing that it is having an impact. 5 to 14-year-olds are the least likely to drown in our society. What does that say about what these swimming lessons are doing?
Well, it's telling us that it's achieving great outcomes. But as I said before, even with those great outcomes, 0 is the target that we should all aim for. So credit to Royal Life Saving Society for its efforts in making sure that kids learn to swim, but we've just got to continue to get that message out there. And even more so when we get people coming from far-flung shores where water safety might not be high priority from the communities from where they come from, because there might not be a lot of water. But here in Perth, as you know, we've got a lot of lakes, we've got a huge expanse of ocean and beaches, and we need to make sure all our kids, from whatever their cultural backgrounds are, learn to swim.
Absolutely. As you just mentioned, it's not just pools that are the issue. What can people do to ensure that they're safe around other bodies of water?
Yep, well, it's no different. Essentially, be it a pool, be it a lake, be it the beach, teach the kids to swim, and always watch kids around water. That's the key message here. And then the third, and if you can get time to do it, and I strongly recommend it, learn life-saving skills so that if a tragedy does occur or is about to occur, you're in a position to try and get in there and prevent death.
And as a community, government, businesses, what do we need to do to ensure that this is a reality?
Continue to push the message. I mean, what you guys are doing, Royal Life Saving Society of Western Australia, is you're out there, you're pushing the message, you're getting the Swim to Survive programs into schools, you're getting the program into local community swimming centres, and you're getting the message out there through local media. Just got to continue to push that message so that people understand that it's not something that they should just worry about doing next week. They should do it now. Get out there and teach the kids to swim.